did I had a roommate who he would buy the fat packs, and then he would sell me the little art books because I just like the art from the game. So that was a nice
Right.
way to avoid dropping hundreds of dollars on card was art book.
Good call. Good call.
Um,
No, and
I
I just
suck at
play
it anyway, so
Hearthstone.
whatever.
Yeah, I just play Hearthstone to scratch that itch.
It's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it free for the most part?
Oh, I mean, you can pay money, but everything in it is free. Like I've never spent any money on it, and I've got plenty of cards. I can get up to the rank I want to get every month and play for free and everything.
Nice.
Oh, so it's a card game.
It's like, from what I heard, Magic the Gathering, but World of Warcraft.
Oh,
There are other differences.
really?
Oh my god.
It's worth it. It's worth a download and try. You might like it.
Hmm.
It's funny because in WoW, Mage is my most hated class, and
I
yet
can get kind of
in Hearthstone, it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's so good.
I can get kind of addicted to some stuff, so sometimes it's best for certain things.
That's the way it is with my wife. She's got an addictive personality, so I've got to be careful what I show to her.
Well, I think Blizzard knows
Oh,
how to make their stuff addictive. They know exactly what they need to do to make everyone buy their crap. So they.
This is lying.
Yeah. Overwatch is a really good example.
I had early Team Fortress 2 when that was the thing. I'm trying to avoid getting back. I mean, I'm gonna get back down anyway.
Were there any changes to clerics? I assume not, but just asking.
No, it was just a wizard, I thought.
It was just a wizard.
What about fighter? Slayer for fighter, but that doesn't help any of us.
Yeah, I changed the Slayer talent because I changed some of the fighter stuff. Like, so now level 1 you can get +1 reflex if you have a shield. Because I realized that things like if you're playing like a rogue, like you're way harder to hit than a fighter would be normally. So I let fighters do that to make themselves a little harder to hit.
Can I just...
1 second.
Yeah. Oh, and I have a bonus talent I get to pick.
Okay.
Yes, I also want to give wizards a little extra oomph because sorcerers get more oomph already.
Right.
They get like a bunch of things added on, so I was like, I need to do something about wizards. So yes, wizards got a big overhaul. Feel free to, if you want to better work with what you have now, I'm totally cool with that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that. I've got to reformat my character sheet anyways because it's starting to get very difficult to find things.
I wanted this game to be simple.
Well, when you level 6, shit to put on your
Well, I mean, maybe.
stuff.
Yeah, I just need to basically set up tables so that my entire first page is my skills and stats.
Get back to the fighter. I don't think anything beyond those were really changed in a meaningful way that you guys really need to know about. Especially not, rogue, ranger, or cleric. But again, Ellie, if you're playing your cleric and you're like, this sucks, tell us I want more rangery things or think ranger sucks, then I can, change those things on a whim. So to the game.
Yep.
I thought I was waiting for information about my owlbear.
At Builder's house?
Yeah.
Okay, and Hamal, where were you?
About how we were going to go to the Blacksmith.
Well, Corzale was still at the temple
Oh,
getting the hammer.
okay. Sorry.
So, I mean, if you're at Philda's house waiting for information, Hamal, where were you?
If I recall correctly, he went and did his like drop-off errand, and then basically he's just sitting at home, probably experimenting.
Okay. I know you dropped off all the. I know you did all the dropped off all the incriminated evidence, and then you went to the Mages Academy and did the invisibility-ish cloaks.
Mm-hmm.
So you go back to your house, and then Corzale, what are you doing? Then you got your hammer.
Did the hammer have a name, by the way? I mean, just asking. If it doesn't, that's
yes. What is the name? No, you can name it.
fine. Okay, cool. I'll come up with one then. I don't have one right now, obviously, but yeah.
Truth be told, I didn't have a name either. I was just passing the bucket on to you.
No, that's cool. That's fine. I just don't have one right off the top of my head. That's all. I think once she's done with the temple, she got a little bit new, a bit of more information from people from the temple, and also kind of warned them about the doppelgangers and whatnot, in hopes that they would spread the information around. I guess she's just gonna head back. Right now, we're kind of garrisoned at what's his name's house, right?
Filch's hideout.
Filch's house, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess she'll just kind of head back, kind of make ready for whatever the next move is.
Yeah. So nothing happens on the way there. Corzale walks in carrying a shinier, gem-encrusted hammer.
Oh, it's gem encrusted.
Well.
I'll have at least one on
You
each
could
side
have
of the
nice,
face.
pretty stones instead, because they're kind of underground and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean it's dwarf.
Okay.
They're gonna do all that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like or not encrusted with diamonds.
It's funny because it's not something I mentioned, but her order, like her religious order, is known for being rather ostentatious for dwarves. So yeah, it makes sense.
Oh well, then it's made out of. You think it's probably made out of mithril, it's shining white, silvery look, and it gleams in the sun. Probably, underneath some your cloak, seeing it, and then being blinded by it, and then trying to rob you for it.
If that's the case, I think she would kind of hide it under her cloak at most times.
Yeah,
for sure. Just so it doesn't attract too much attention.
Yeah. You make it back though. No trouble. You don't think anyone's fallen you or anything.
All right, cool. And Hamal is there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's there.
Oh, everyone's there. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I think Corzale will kind of turn first to Sumia and just kind of ask her if she found her companion.
No.
Which one, Senric or the owlbear?
Specifically the owlbear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess then Corzale will just suggest or rather not really suggest, but say that she'll help Sumia if she wants it. If she wants her help. She's got nothing better to do.
I'll take any help.
If she's still going to search for today. Don't know if she's still going about or anything.
Are you going to divulge any cryptic, apocalyptic warnings you might have heard while you were out?
Was that Corzale or Sumia? My brain, I don't...
You, from the dwarf.
Okay. Yeah, I remember she heard something. What did she hear from him? Was it an actual like augury or
It was.
prophecy?
I guess okay. So I guess it's been a couple weeks. What you learned was that your friend was like drawing skulls with worms coming out of it. People were having nightmares. Some of the
Yeah,
priests had visions of like worms bursting out of the ground or devouring.
that's what it was. Okay, I remember the worms and the skulls thing, but yeah, there was worms bursting out of the ground, which signifies
So I would
bad
say it was
shit.
more of a prophetic vision,
Yeah.
nightmares. Like I don't think none of them said that they they tried to commune with your god and that's what they saw. It just kind of happened.
Okay. No, actually, she won't share anything like with them right now anyway.
You dwarves and your secrets.
Yeah, no kidding.
She will, just not right now. You can definitely tell that she's not like usually Corzael's kind of like in a bad mood, right? But like that's her normal,
For
Yeah.
normal
right?
owl.
And like when she comes back and she's just kind of like she looks just rather than a bad mood, she just looks bored, right? Which is odd, but yeah, she's just like she's it's almost like she's trying to play off something, right? So she's like, okay, well, I'm bored. Let's go find your owlbear just to get my mind off of something else. Let's go do this kind of thing.
Yeah, you guys go have fun.
Corzael has a shiny new hammer.
Where'd you get that? That looks kind of nice.
She just tries to like not ignore Sumia, just like her prodding or anything, just saying like I got it from my order. It should help us in the fight ahead, and that's like
Well, that was
that's the gist of it.
quite generous of them. But
She
you
just kind of shrugs like, yeah, it was.
Out? I'd
Sorry,
like
what's
one.
that?
So are they giving these out? I'd like one.
Oh,
You sign up to refer a friend, and you get a.
I think when she says that, you see the bad temperament of Corziel kind of shine through for a second. She kind of just glares at her. She says, "I don't think so."
Oh, come on now. I just wanted to know. Why are you glaring at me like that?
As you both are going back and forth, you hear a light rapping on the door.
I jump
Great.
and go after it with caution and tears of joy or something. I'm hoping and hopeful. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited, but I'm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I say, who is it?
What did I say? You hear a woman's voice, and she speaks kind of whispered through the. I mean, the door's got cracks, and
Sure.
the boards aren't even sealed properly. But the recipient of a certain document that I believe someone here left on our estate.
We don't know what you're talking about. Leave.
That
Unless
may have been my bad. Hamal says from the corner of the room, he like sticks a finger up. What's your business?
I would like to. I would like to get more information about where this came from. I am concerned.
I mean, sure. And at this, he'll kind of like wave his what is it, cockatrice skeleton up to like the side of the door, so that way if she like comes in, he can tell it to attack her.
So Cockatrice is like. and then kind of leans against the wall, and the whole house
Oh God.
kind of leans with it.
Right. And then he's gonna like turn. Abby, can you tell if she's one of you?
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. It's a doppelganger.
Abby says, would need to see.
Okay.
All right. Sumi, let me open this. If it's my
Alright.
mistake, I'll get the knife.
All right. Well, I'm going down the sewer.
Well,
Well,
if it's any consolation, Corsael will brandish her new, sparkly new hammer.
Right.
But she'll kind of stay out of the, like she'll stay out of it. So like, if they do open the door, they won't just see her right away, right? She'll kind of be out of the corner.
Yeah, I mean, the house has like 2 rooms, so anyone that wants to hide, you could easily just be in the other room.
She's not really hiding. She just doesn't want to be seen right away, right? Like, because like she looks rather menacing. She doesn't want to. She doesn't like if it is just some person. She doesn't want to like turn them off, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's another room you can hide in, and then she wouldn't see you right away. If you just want to be out of sight.
I do.
Okay, so
Okay.
you get the next
Yeah,
room.
she'll be around the corner then.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you guys can. Okay, so you two go out of sight. And Hamal, what are you doing?
Yes. I'll open the door.
On the other side, you see it's a woman about middle-aged. Her clothes look fairly nice, as if she's trying to not dress too nicely, but this is kind of like, the best effort she can to try to make herself look like a common person, but it's still very nice clothing.
Right. She's trying to dress down.
Kind of formal commoners wear.
It will also, some of the material looks like shinier or silkier than you would expect it to be.
Better, yeah. Just better materials in general.
Yes.
Okay.
When she sees you, Kamal, she kind of like eyes get looks a little surprised. Looks around inside, sees all the trash everywhere. The walls are so flimsy, she can see beyond it. She looks visibly disgusted.
It's not ours. We're just borrowing it from a friend.
I should hope so. And sniffs and kind of cringes. I don't want to be out here, but I don't want to go in there.
Let's put it this way. I will have the cleaning crews come through later, but you're much safer in here than you are out there.
Could he put up an illusionary thing to make the place look nicer?
Actually, totally could. That's perfect.
Well, I mean, she would know it.
I know that, but it might make her feel more comfortable. That's all I'm getting at.
Yeah, just kind of. Well, and I mean, it can be animated, but it's going to be solid because I have solid illusion.
I guess I just. Well, okay.
I got the extra.
I mean, yeah, you could do a whole illusion to make everything look nicer and kind of make like a little. Since it's solid, you could actually make like an illusionary chair by itself, as opposed to making a crappy chair look nicer, but you still got to sit in it anyway.
Uh-huh.
Right, which is fine, and I'll do that.
Okay. Doesn't seem too surprised by that. But she kind of, thank you, and she walks in carefully, stepping around spots on the floor, and sits down sits in her chair. Where did you find that document?
In a building meant to hold people that the doppelgangers have taken and replaced.
Wait, does Abby say if...
I'm imagining Abby would say something if she was.
Is Abby in the room with you?
I didn't tell Abby.
I thought she was. I thought it was Hamal and Abby.
Yeah, and the cockatrice skeleton covered in cloth standing near the entrance.
Oh. Yeah, she's a cockatrice skeleton. Interesting decor.
Like I said, it's all from a friend.
Sure. Uh, I'm concerned about some of the people on my family's estates.
Have they been acting? Oh, I come around. Have they been acting
Who are
weird?
you?
I'll let Humal ask that. Actually, I'll just say.
Yeah, and have they been acting weird?
Yes, they well differently. I wasn't really sure what to make of it, but the papers you left, there has been some talking, and so I'm legitimately concerned about this. But I just wanted to make sure that I want to confirm if this is actually real or not. Um,
So you basically what you need is proof that these doppelgangers exist in the city.
well, yes, or if you could tell me where you found these, I could perhaps go investigate myself.
That's not a good idea.
I wouldn't recommend that. It was at the bottom of a rather large created cavern system by a transmuter, and we don't know what traps we managed to bypass.
Well, were there any survivors?
No.
None that we were able to get out. Or do you mean among the doppelgangers?
Well, I assume if there are any prisoners there, you would have freed them if possible.
Yes,
Were
that
there
is
any,
accurate.
were there any surviving, I guess, doppelgangers? I mean, I don't know how you would be able to confirm that they exist if there are any alive.
Um, Obviously, given your stake in this, we can trust your discretion in the matter.
Yes, yes. What do you know? What's
And then he'll kind of like turn and he'll say, "Abby, could you show her what you normally look like?"
um, Abby does so. All the clothing that he kind of grew like that all retracts and he gets all pale and waxy looking and his almost his face would just go away. She gasps, falls out of your illusionary chair, and um, you have one of these creatures here.
I am an arcanist
And
of no small power, so there is nothing for you to worry about.
well, how do I know you're not part of this? It listens to you.
Okay, so if this was my scheme, why would I go around dropping off packages that spell out to everyone my scheme?
Well, it could all be. It could all be a lie. I mean, just because you having one just makes me think that you're the one doing it.
All right, well then we'll put it this way. Would you like to go with us to exterminate the rest of the hive? It's beneath the blacksmith.
I I don't know. You could just lure me there to kill me or replace me or.
At this he's going to like he's going to shake his head. So the standard note thing is that the cockatrice skeleton is like wrapped in cloth, so it isn't immediately recognizable as a skeleton, which is why we had it pulling the cart before.
Oh yeah.
And at this, he's gonna kind of like wave his hand at the like cockatrice skeleton, like make it flap its wings a little bit.
It does a little flap. Are you trying to? You wanted to flap the tarp off or just to move?
Just to move. Like, show that, like, if I wanted to kill you, I could have just had this thing stomp on you when you walked in.
Make me a diplomacy roll.
That's fine. Oh, yeah. I love how I pull every other document needed, but I forget the dice roller. There we go. All right. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, So it would seem. Very well, I will accompany you there. Sumia and Corzale, what are you two doing? You're in the room, what are you doing?
I think she's still just listening kind of through the doorway, right?
What are you doing, Sumia?
I don't think anybody would get this, but try and get Corzale to come with me. Be like, we were just having a discussion about Tolstoy or something like that from IT Crowd in the first episode where they come out of the room pretending like they weren't listening at all.
Corzale, you up for that?
I mean, as soon as she kind of walks out there, and then tries to address her, she probably just kind of gives her another, like, mean look, but then, like, kind of just, like, rolls her eyes and just steps out.
These are my associates. This is Corzale.
Company.
Yeah, this is Corzale, the priestess, and Sumia.
When you call her priestess, she just kind of cuts you this like look like what the fuck.
Cleric, asshole.
Like he kind of like just shut up, just go with it. Like
she doesn't say anything, right? She doesn't say anything, but she's like gives you this like weird look, like no, that's not the right word.
He just kind of shrugs, like I have any,
No. She knows that, right? She knows that. It's still like it's.
I like this is the whole eye contact going on right now.
Yeah.
It's just like sand on her ears to hear that. It's like I don't want to hear that, basically to her.
Yeah. And this is Sumia, the ranger.
/ rogue.
Do you know what I had to do to make her trust us?
Oh, yeah, I'm just a
rolled
ranger.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm just a ranger.
Corzale, do you have your holy symbol visible?
Yeah, it's usually is visible. It's on her neck.
And what is your god's name?
Belle Amaranth.
She so when Corzale comes walking out, the woman's like, cleric of Bell Amaranth.
She nods.
Right? Oh no, she sent to Humal. Why didn't you just say so?
Oh.
Because we weren't sure if you were a doppelganger. It's a problem with dealing with doppelgangers.
Doppelganger inception. You know how it is.
Doppelgangerception.
Or whatever. Inception.
Doppelception. But Abby here, you can go back to looking like you were before.
Okay.
Can pick them out on sight.
Can she? Like, out of character, I got the impression that she couldn't.
She said she'd have to see.
Yeah, she has to see them better.
Oh, okay. But I thought sorry, I interpreted that as like she has to go up to them and start talking to them for some reason.
Or something. How are you doing?
So yeah, she can just tell by sight. Okay. For some reason, I don't know why I just automatically assumed that what she meant. Like, yeah, she had to go up and like
interact.
Interact with them. Okay. Okay, that's useful.
And well, okay, after you guys got all that, what are you doing now?
We've been rested and whatnot, right?
Oh yeah, you were rested for several days to recover fully.
Okay. Actually, I asked her. I was like, "Have you seen an owlbear around per se?"
I think pertake would have been more appropriate.
Pertake, whatever.
Perchance.
Perchance. Thank you, perchance.
Per
I couldn't think
something.
of the right one.
Persephone. No. What is an owlbear?
Never mind.
It's got to do. It's a ranger thing. Don't worry about it.
Conversation. Yeah.
Ooh. Are definitely an eclectic bunch.
What?
Eclectic bunch.
Eclectic.
It means we're a bunch of freaks.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I mean, not the cleric of, not the priest of Bel Amaranth is.
No, she's a pretty big freak for a cleric of Bel Amaranth. She's a standout individual.
Well, you are just and righteous and defeat the forces of evil.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want to
Rorzale's
brag.
kind of like rolls her eyes, like, yep.
Hamal kind of leans into Sumia real quiet. For certain definitions of evil.
Everyone, make me a perception roll.
Okay.
Perception. What is my perception again?
Ooh.
Skills. Perception. And what's the stat for perception again?
Wisdom.
Oh, good. Okay.
23.
Oh, wow, you got more than I did. 21.
18.
Hey. Pretty sweet. Starting off pretty good with these first rolls.
So while you're talking to her, Sumia and Corzale, you notice like a shadow kind of moving in the other room where you both were.
Oh.
That's the one with the entrance to the sewers, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Who goes there? Show yourself. Who intrudes upon our domain?
You see, there were several of them when you looked in there, but one of them kind of emerges in the room. It looks like a guard dressed in scale armor, holding a sword and a shield. The sword's drawn. He's we were here escorting Lady Athala, making sure that she didn't get attacked.
I turn to her and I go, is this true?
Well, you know, a woman of my stature, you gotta take precaution. What are you doing in here? I didn't tell you to come inside.
Wait,
I told you to wait
and then
outside.
I turn to Abby. Abby, is he normal? Is he us? Or is he you? Is what I say.
Abby looks over at the person and then just says, unsure.
Really? How would you be sure?
Disguise, unknown disguise.
What does that mean? Oh, you mean like she can't do that disguise?
Well, she's not familiar with that one.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think she can actually like pierce the disguises. I think she just remembers which one is which, right?
Right.
I would almost turn to, what is her name again?
Athala.
I'd turn to her and ask, is there a question you can ask your guard that only they would have known?
Oh, this little trick, eh?
Before things got suspicious.
Yeah, before things became suspicious.
I don't know.
Well, think of one, or else we're killing them.
When you start to think, you see more people. There's more of the guards start to walk out of the room.
How many did you bring?
Well, the slums are a dangerous place. I brought only a half dozen.
And how do you know they aren't one of them?
I guess I don't.
No, you don't.
Oh
Now,
my god.
you will be asking them.
And that's actually when the guard that came in he's holding his sword and shield. A fleshy blade punches through his chest, and then another one punches through his throat, and then he just falls over. And you see the guards. You see several guards behind him, but like their armor's been kind of molded into weapons. They're all fleshy looking.
Yeah.
All right, initiative.
It's time.
Yeah, it's definitely initiative because like Corzale's not gonna like first thing she does is just charge these mofo's. So
Oh, God.
so yeah.
Well, you guys have your fun, because Hamal's going to the bottom again.
Is he?
No, probably. Well, maybe. Okay, what did you get?
2.
Never mind. I got a 6.
I rolled 12. I actually rolled the highest. It's just a 12 though, no modifier.
See, I had a modifier of 3.
I have a -1, so...
Oh, so we both rolled the same number, but I ended up getting more just because my dex is higher.
Who got
That's funny.
Who got higher than a 15?
No one.
What
Okay,
about
so
Abby?
they come.
What can Abby do?
Oh, I guess I'll roll for Abby. Okay, so the guards come surging into the room. There are 5. There were half a dozen others. One's dead. Who had been the probably Sumi or Corzale?
It was Sumi
Okay,
or
so-
Corzale, yeah.
So 2 of them are going for Sumi, and 2 are going for Corzale. One's going after Hamal. So Sumi, you got hit once for 5 damage, and Corzale, nat 1,
Minus armor?
nat 20. Yes. Corzale, you got hit for 10 damage,
Say 5?
Okay.
Nat 1, then Nat 20, goddamn.
and then
And Corzale hasn't yet had a chance to starter him up yet, so no armor bonus for us yet.
and Hamal, you got hit for 10 damage.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh. Rip vitality for this fight.
So 10 minus 4, 6. I suck at math.
Oh, it's time to get
One
some
of them-
Phantasmal Killer up in this joint.
One of the doppelgangers, as he starts stabbing at one of you, shouts out, "Athala, run! Go warn the master!"
Oh, no.
And she's already bolting out the door.
Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, good. Well, let's hope she doesn't get out before I get to move.
So I guess with the size of the room of the house, she opens the door and she's probably like probably 5 or 10 feet outside the front door, but I mean you could still you can charge her or range attack her if you really want to.
Yeah, you could go to the door and then attack her, yeah.
Yeah. So Abby's turn. Actually, yeah, who got a 14er? Did anyone get a 14?
Nope, I got 12.
Okay, so Abby's going to go, and he is going to...
Oops, sorry.
So basically you got Sumia dressed as a common woman, and then you see her arm elongate, and then grow all these bone spurs, and he starts, karate chopping one of them with his arm. And now it is Cordell's turn.
All right, cool. So I guess she's got 2 of them on her already, right?
Who?
Corzale.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean she'll just swing at the nearest one, right? Left, right. Let's see. So plus strength, and then +1, and then +1. So that's I got a +5 now. Okay, cool.
So just to make sure everyone's on the same page, Abby went for the one by Hamal to try to get his attention off of him.
Because that's
Okay.
friend,
Well, Hamal's the squishiest.
Well, I just figured Abby would go for him because he's the
Well,
one.
it's great in both a pragmatic and a friend sense. Woo!
A 13.
That's a hit.
Okay. Cool. So damage. So I have a plus. Yeah, I have that plus D4 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. And then put on my damage. Roll. 14 damage.
Ouch. It's still up, but it's not. Probably not for much longer. Sumia.
I'm gonna arrow the one running.
Okay.
Yes.
Side note, because I didn't expect combat to happen this quick, I don't have the stats for the cockatrice.
Oh.
Oh. Let me, while Melissa rolls for damage, let me figure that out. I thought I put it in a Google Doc, but I guess I didn't.
I got 14 damage.
God damn.
That's
So,
because I get a D4 now.
so you shoot her with an arrow and it kind of drives through like her side.
I was gonna say the leg. I want the leg.
Oh, okay. So you shoot her like in the leg. She cries out as the arrow punches through her leg, and this red blood sprays everywhere, and she falls down, grabbing her leg, screaming and bleeding on the ground, which isn't something doppelgangers do.
Whoops.
Just question: does somebody have a short bow or a long bow?
Longbow.
Oh Jesus! You do know the difference between a longbow arrow and a short bow arrow, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, like a longbow, like the way it pierces, like that's a big wound.
Well, I do have one armor pierce.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it leaves a nasty mark.
Oh God. Great. Perfect.
In real life, of course, this is D&D, or well, Frankenfourth, but yeah.
Well, don't kill her. 'Cause she can be used for questioning.
Oh, darn. I was going to have the cockatrice eater.
Really?
Jesus, that's dark.
I thought it was a doppelganger, so I was just going to say just put it
Yeah,
in your
really,
mouth
I know.
until there's nothing left outside of your mouth.
You have no skeletons left, right, Hamal?
Not outside the cockatrice, no, because I was
Didn't
trying
think
to
so.
leave myself some mana, but...
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Hamal, just on the Frankenfourth Alpha doc, just look at the normal cockatrice and just use those stats for now.
Okay.
It's close enough to. Hold on, I gotta modify just a little bit. Because it should be a little bit better. There we
Cool.
go.
I will snag that. And then I will swarm the rest of the world with the other skeletons I'm going to be able to get.
The only difference at this point that I can think of is that it wouldn't have any armor to this bone.
Right.
That it only has, it would have 37 wound points.
Right.
And you would need to use your necromancy to kind of, magically restore any damage it takes.
Certainly.
Would Corzale's healing abilities affect the cockatrice in a positive light or a negative light?
Neither.
It just wouldn't affect. Okay.
You can't like use, I'll use cure magic to do damage on it because it's the way I always imagined that working in D&D was like you're using positive energy to kind of sever the negative connection thing, but that would be its own. I could see it being a cleric like that has the death domain. You could use your favor to sever the link between the undead and its like whatever evil animating force controls it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't use I'll use favor points to heal it or protect it or anything.
I was legitimately asking, could she heal it, or would that be bad, right?
Well,
I guess it just doesn't have an effect. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything other way. But
All
I'm
right.
also letting you know because that way, if you fight a vampire, not like I'm gonna heal it to death.
Oh no, I wouldn't,
So this is the other question I have for you. Does it keep the petrification?
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
That I always assumed was like a factor of saliva.
Gotcha. Okay.
I guess if it was a zombie, you could still use it to a point. But the downside is that it would be slower because zombies are slower than.
Right.
So I mean, it would. So I guess if you want to do that next time, just let me know, and then make it a zombie or something to that effect.
I might do it for the manticore, see if it keeps its snake poison, but we'll see when I decide to finally resurrect that thing.
Yeah, I thought the cockatrice was quite explicitly a skeleton, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I meant to keep it quicker because I never expected to keep the petrification, but as it's a factor if it's bite. But yeah, I'll get rid of this here.
But it still does a lot of
Oh,
damage.
just stupid amounts of damage on a great plus to hit. So, all right. But yes, so assume you did our damage.
Yes. Did damage to relations with wealthy NPCs.
Uh-oh. That's okay. We can ransom her.
That's good. Okay, so it's my turn then.
Yes.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll tell the cockatrice to grab the woman and bring her back inside.
Are you gonna tell it to do it gently, or to just like chomp into her arm really hard and?
Don't attempt not to kill her.
Okay. So yeah, it just goes, it just like goes crashing through like the door. And it's like it spreads its bony wings high, like, and then it just looms over her, snaps her up in its jaw, and starts dragging her back, like kind of like flat walking weird, like a chicken would, and it backs into the wall. So she's back inside the house, but you're now a door and a wall short.
Great.
Oh, this is a shithole anyway. So, and are you going to do anything else small on your turn after you tell the cockatrice to go do a thing?
I mean, if I can conjure an illusion, I'll do so. This will be a great first attempt at a phantasmal killer.
Oh, go for it. Oh, did you forget to... Don't forget to mark down the mana for conjuring the illusion chair.
Right. Plus 1d4. Let me mark that. Okay, so 3 for that. All right.
You know what you could do? Is use your animate illusion phantasmal killer on the chair and make the chair like start walking around and stabbing people.
Oh, jeez. So then they're not the only ones that have shapeshifters on their side.
Chairs!
Go!
The new Stephen King novel.
Man. Yeah, okay, yeah, then I'll just infuse the extra mana in that for the animated and for Phantasmal Killer, so +1.
Chairs.
Yeah, the 1d6.
Add-on.
Oh, please not high. God damn it. Alright, well that's 7 more mana down the drain. But that's fine. Alright. Yeah, so the chair is going to just immediately, it's going to look like it has a bunch of mouths that just kind of open up and start latching onto the closest one.
That's probably the one that Abby is walloping on right now, the one that was on you.
Sure.
So, just make an intelligence attack.
Yes, versus the target's will defense.
Oh, in this case, it would be. Oh, that's. I always figured it'd be like. So my interpretation of it was that it was the illusion is actually trying to strike him. So I was going to say versus reflex anyway. But that's an interesting idea of making an illusion that's so terrifying or something that it messes with their mind.
Yeah, that's an option for sure.
I was going to say that's what it says on the
Really?
Frankenfourth Alpha. Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay, then versus will.
Yeah. Okay, attack versus will, intelligence. Where's my dice roll? There it is. Well, that's an 18 plus whatever, so I'm going to assume that hits. And 6 damage.
Okay. And we're back up to the top. So, Doppelganger is 2 on Sumia, miss, and a hit. Assuming 5 more damage. Corzale. Missing a hit. 5 damage to Corzale.
Okay. Assuming if you're within 10, assuming within 10 feet of Corzale?
I'm gonna say yes. I imagine it'll be pretty small.
I only have my vitality gone right now.
I'm just saying you get another armor from Corzale.
Oh, would that have been from the previous time too?
No, only this round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, Hamal, the other one tried to hit you, but you're able to, between Abby bashing at it and your chair chomping at it, you're able to get away, so it misses you. Abby is now going to hit the same one again. And, damn it, meta damage. It is still kicking. It's carved up pretty bad, but it's still wobbling around, trying to go after Hamal. Now, Sumia, you're up.
My arrow, pick that one off. The hobbling one.
Okay.
Not the one I was.
Not the woman, the doppelganger.
Woo!
Oh, it's dead.
I wish that nat 20 was for something not less hobbly, but whatever.
Yeah, so you shoot in the head instead. Corzale, you're up.
All right. Yeah, she'll just attack. I suppose she'll just attack the same one then. Just to finish it off, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's on his last leg, so.
I only got what did I get? I got 11.
That would be a miss. Yeah. Do you want to favor it up?
Sure. Oh, much better. 17 plus 5.
You will kill him unless you roll like absolute minimum damage.
Which I don't. I roll. Let's see. I roll another 14.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Splattered. Hamal.
Yes.
The woman has been rendered unconscious. She seems to have lost quite a bit of blood.
Well, we'll patch her up slightly.
We'll patch her up well enough. If she's unconscious, then I'm going to tell the cockatrice to set her down and come stomp on the guy with the illusions currently fighting.
Okay. It does. So give me an attack roll.
All right. Well, that's a natural 20.
That thing is dead. If it bit. I'm assuming it bit someone, so it's dead.
Yeah.
So what is Lady...
She's unconscious?
No, I thought it was the woman that came to see us.
Yeah, she's unconscious. You shot her in the leg, she bled human blood, and then she passed out from blood loss.
Oh, I thought I was shooting someone they sent out.
That was her. She ran away. She ran out.
And why did they tell her to run?
Because she's clearly on their side.
They walked in and went, "Run, Othello, go warn the master," and she ran.
Oh, I thought it was someone totally different.
No.
Again, here I am.
So, scene. So so the cockatrice is shredding that one apart. Hamal, what are you doing on your turn?
Besides the cockatrice murder that just happened.
Oh, I guess that would be an action to tell it to.
Yes.
To attack. So the 2 doppelgangers, they both turn and run. One of them, he basically collides with the wall and just kind of slurps through it.
Ew.
The other one breaks apart into a bunch of rats and runs through various holes in the walls.
Jesus. That's no good.
And they are no longer there.
Well, we need a new spot to be.
Well, we don't need a new spot if we go and deal with the place now, which we need to do.
Yeah, but what about her? I wanted to interrogate her.
I mean, we can bring her with us.
I was looking forward to it.
We'll just put her in one of the coffins and drag her with us.
Okay. I can interrogate her on the way.
Through the coffin. Knock once for twice, once for no.
Who are you? Frankenfourth.
I thought you were going to say that because it's not a yes or no question.
I know.
I would bandage her up, though.
What?
I would bandage her up, though.
Yeah, you need to make a heal check to stabilize her, but she is going to bleed to death.
Me?
So who wants to make? Well, you can. Hamal can. The cockatrice can. Corzael can.
I would want Corzael to do something because she's more specialized in it.
I mean, if there's people to fight, Corzael's not going to go running to heal.
No, everybody's gone.
Oh, okay.
The other two ran.
Okay, so I thought only a few of them. Okay, I thought only one of them ran. Okay, gotcha. Sure. Yeah, she can do that if she. I mean, if she needs. She's not specialized in it at all. In fact, she has a nickname. She has a nickname called by the other clerics because she's shit at healing.
Oh, well, I don't have a healing skill, so. What does it require? Wisdom or intelligence?
Yeah, wisdom.
All right, who has the highest wisdom?
Corzael.
Oh, right then.
What was your nickname?
Malzia.
Oh, that was gonna be. Inept, sure.
In Dwarvish, it just means like in Dwarvish, it just kind of means like she's poison to people, right? Like she's such a shit healer that like yeah.
I just imagine her giving people poison and saying, "What? Dwarves have resistance against it. What about you guys? I thought everyone got a bonus." I heard you can counteract poison with more poison. If it works on poison, why wouldn't it work on normal wounds?
Yeah. Sumia wants her. Or does Hamal want this person to be healed?
At this point, you're just trying to keep her from bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean, Corzael will turn to Hamal and like kind of look to him like, should I do that? Right?
For the sake of interrogation.
Yeah.
She'll just okay. That's fine. That's good enough. That's good enough reason for Corzael. She'll shrug and walk over. Cool. So is there any like disadvantage to healing, or rather to using a skill that you're not proficient in, or skill you have skill points in?
No.
Okay, just making sure. So that'll be a +3. Let's see. Nice. Okay. 15.
Okay, you do manage to get the arrow out, stanch the bleeding. You're pretty sure she'll live, but she's going to be kind of weak and woozy for a couple of days.
Yeah, I think like when you guys like you guys watch her do this, like you can tell like she knows what she's doing, but she's very like as with almost everything, she's very heavy-handed when it comes to her healing approach. Like she probably like literally just like snaps off or like pulls out the arrow full, and then goes about healing. Like something you probably shouldn't be doing, but yeah.
I just like you yank the arrow out, tearing more flesh out. Then they're like, "Oh no, I'm supposed to break the arrow," so you shove it back in, and then snap it off.
She's not that clumsy, but yeah, like she definitely does shit the wrong way in some regard.
I gotta stop it from bleeding. Smash the leg with a hammer. There we go.
Oh.
No more leg. You don't gotta worry about it, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, but you do stabilize her. You're pretty sure she'll live, but she's not going to be up for probably at least a few hours.
Okay.
Plus a lot of blood.
Yeah, I mean, Corzael, like as soon as she's done like administering care, she's gonna start dragging her in, like grab her by like both arms and just start like basically so people like don't. Most people don't see this woman bleeding out in the street, right?
Well, no, the cockatrice brought her back in.
Oh, okay.
You can put her in the coffin, though.
Yeah. We've got coffins in a cart, and we've got the cockatrice. Speaking of which, I'm going to actually make sure that the cockatrice disguise is pretty foolproof. Inspection proof, I should say.
With an illusion or a tarp?
I mean, tarp adding with illusion?
You should make it an illusion of another tarp.
Oh my god.
So when they take the tarp off, there's another tarp underneath.
Jesus.
And then it could be like that cartoon when they open the door and there's this door behind it, and you just have endless tarps.
All the way down. It's tarps all the way down. Yeah, what do you got pulling your cart? A tarp monster?
Really funny. Wait, what? Oh my god. What?
Don't worry, it's perfectly tame.
What do you want?
Instead of... They should have sent the
You can't.
bard.
No.
It's nothing but tarps.
You choose. Your choice. Lily.
Hold on, her daughter wants something.
No worries. Take your time.
So now that she's done, or she's bandaged up and whatnot, what are you guys doing now?
Well, I guess for starters, Corzale kind of asked, like, what was that all about, right?
What I feared had happened, we dropped off the package at one of the estates, and they it ended up in the wrong hands. It ended up in a doppelganger's hand instead of somebody who is in a doppelganger's hand.
Okay. I mean, does he let slip that it was his fault? Explicitly?
Oh yeah, that's totally what I went and did for the last day. Just I dropped off all that information we got, or copies of that information we got.
I mean, yeah, she'll kind of like glare at him, kind of sigh deeply, kind of like, oh my god. But
hey, just be happy I didn't go to your church and like blow open all the doppelgangers over there.
She's kind of gives him a stern look, like not angry, not like not dismissive, just like don't do that, right?
And there's another knock at the door.
Oh, sons of bitches.
There's no door.
Oh, the wall next to the door. It's another noble. Kidding.
Is there actually a knock though?
No. There's like you look outside. There's a whole line of nobles. We're here to investigate a package we got.
Yeah, no. What we do need to do is run to the blacksmith now, tell him he's got something underneath him, and then deal with that something, because either we go and deal with them and they're prepared for us, or we go and deal with them and they've moved and then we look like crazy people.
Yeah.
All right.
So you load a lady into a coffin and nail it shut, or chain it shut.
Would she be able to breathe still?
But that's entirely up to you guys.
Get some holes in there, little, carve it with my
Breathing
dagger or
holes?
something. Yeah.
You could take your horn and, of course, you could hammer holes in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The
those
horns.
ones would come in handy.
Give a little breathing holes. So, okay, I'm just gonna assume you guys. Are you gonna actually try to keep the coffin sealed, like chained or nailed or anything, or just gonna close it and call it good?
It's not Corzale's job. She's not going to fuss over it.
I guess I'm just gonna ask Kamal or Skimia, are you going to seal it in any way so she can't just walk out if she happens to wake up?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you load that and you do that. Are you gonna leave her here or take you with you on the way to the blacksmith place?
Oh, that's a good question.
And are you gonna take the cockatrice skeleton with you, disguised of course, or are you just gonna leave all this stuff at Phil's house, or?
Oh no, the cockatrice skeleton is coming with us.
I don't know about leaving her there. There's no door. There's no.
Just put it down in the sewers.
Oh boy.
Let's put it this way: if somebody comes and picks her up, I mean,
Yes.
I think
They're
all right,
probably
if
going
someone-
to bury her and not look in that coffin.
Well, that's why I'm saying put it down in the sewers. If somebody goes down in the sewers and sees, which we have, sees a coffin, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. But if we're bringing her with us and she wakes up and starts pounding on the inside of the coffin and screaming, we're going to have a bigger problem on our hands.
All right. I guess the sewers. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to handle this, but really.
I mean, we're kind of at the point where we can't really go to the authorities.
Right.
And so the last thing we need is for them to know exactly where we are because there's reports of a woman being trapped inside a coffin.
I say we chain the coffin to something down in the sewers too.
It's fine with me. But we
Because
should
that
get a
thing-
move on quickly.
Well, one of the doppelgangers turned into a bunch of rats, so it could be watching us this whole time, and then it'll just take the woman back to its... Because they're supposedly very strong, but I'm just saying maybe something to make them
I'll do it.
not really want to
Let's
take
do it and hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you lower it into the sewers, grab some chain, I guess nail it to a wall or something to kind of keep it fastened there, and then you're off to the blacksmith shop.
Yep.
You make it there half an hour later. Say it's about noon by the time you get there. And it just looks like a nondescript blacksmith sign over it says Cold Forge. There are people wandering out the streets, but none of them really seem to be looking at you or observing you or anything.
Great.
Have you seen this out there? Have you seen this out there?
Yeah, Hamal will get out and pound on the door.
Is it open?
Yeah, you can see that there's light inside. Someone's moving around. When you pound on the door, you hear a voice, "Door's open."
All right, and then he'll walk in and say, "My good man, you have a vermin problem."
Is that right?
That is correct. You have an entire colony of doppelgangers beneath your fine establishment.
What's a doppelganger?
Shapeshifter that can look like anyone and has replaced many people of high standing throughout the town.
Right. Well, how do I know you aren't one?
Why, if I was one, would I come and tell you that I was?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, you know I'm one because I came to you and told you what a doppelganger was.
Yeah, but they can look like anyone. Are you trying to... This is some kind of scam?
No, I would love to show you if you'd be willing to come with me.
Right. No. I think I'm going to stay here. Are you going to buy anything or what?
So you don't care if there's a potentially hostile group of shapeshifters beneath your shop?
Well, you telling me there is. I never
Abby,
seen one. I don't
Abby,
know what
get
that
in here.
is.
Oh, we're gonna tell him he had mold.
Yeah, no, he'll call Abby in. Like, Abby, get in here.
Okay, Abby comes in.
You see that sword over there on the wall, Abby? If there is one. The
Yeah,
nearest weapon.
There'll be some weapons.
Yeah.
Wait, maybe he's a doppelganger. Why don't we just ask Abby if he is?
Abby, is this guy a doppelganger?
Unknown.
Can you go up and... sir, can she touch you?
Well, it looks like Sumia, so... Yeah, okay. Well, she
Walk
can do
up.
more than that.
Yeah. Walk up, make sure he's not a doppelganger, please.
Abby gets closer and looks at him, and unknown.
You are able to make physical contact with him. Make sure.
Is there something that you can do to tell?
That's what I'm trying to prod Abby into doing.
Okay, you ask Abby, is there anything you can tell? And Abby grabs his hand, turns her finger into a spike, and stabs him in the hand.
Oh my god.
And he starts screaming and cussing, and he's like, tries to hit her, but he's just like his hand, it looks like it hit like a wooden beam, and he's just like, fuck! God, what the fuck? And he's bleeding and blood.
Close the...
Okay, so
Hamal
it's sorry
closes
about
And then Abby just says, not doppelganger.
Okay, thanks, Abby. Next time, do it with a minimum of harm.
Yeah, maybe just a scratch next time. Like a little
Abby grabs his other hand and does a
No,
little
no,
stretch.
no, not right now.
No. The next
And
time
he
we
starts
ask you to check
screaming,
your doppelganger.
Get the fuck out of my shop before I call the guards!
No, sir, come on now.
He grabs a sword and he starts pointing it, like jabbing it at you and threatening. Abby's just standing there though.
I say we just make a run for a place to go down underneath. Either that or we're going to have to go back to our own place, go under the sewers, and try and find the area underneath the blacksmith. I bet Abby would be able to tell us.
The nearest sewer entrance, yeah.
Sorry, sir, we'll leave.
Fucking right, you will.
Here,
Do
you know what?
apologize for
We
our
apologize
friend's behavior.
greatly. Can I give you 10 gold?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Okay. Great. And we weren't here, all right?
Right.
For
He's like,
reference, yeah, Corzale's just kind of just bemused by all this. Doesn't say anything.
Yeah, no, of course.
So, one of you asked Abby where the nearest sewer entrance is?
Yeah, the nearest sewer entrance.
She kind of takes you behind the building, and there's a sewer grate right behind it.
Nice, thank you. I guess we could have gone this way anyway.
She kind of arm turns into a crowbar. She pries the grate up. Master's lair down there.
Way to make it subtle.
Thank you.
Whatever. We are so far beyond subtlety at this point. It's not even funny.
I
So
know. Alright, who wants to go first? Not it.
I think the stealthiest
I've
one of
had
us should
my
go first.
first enough here.
I mean, that's kind of your skilo, but all right.
Oh, I guess I could try and sneak down. Is it dark?
Yeah.
See,
Well, I mean, there's sunlight coming out of the sewer grate, but otherwise it's dark underneath.
actually, I bet Abby could go down first and lead us through darkness, like she did the other time.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Wait, what's going on?
Have Abby lead us through the darkness because it can see through the dark and whatnot. So that way we don't have to try and show our presence.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. You can do what you did before when she led you out of the sewer. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be next to her though. I'll be in front just in case.
Corzilla, you're cool with the plan of Abby leading?
Yeah.
Corzilla?
To be honest, Corzale doesn't like to lead most of the time. Everyone else seems to push her into it.
No one does in this party.
Are you going to bring your cockatrice with you?
Yes.
Okay. You have to like kind of disassemble it and put it down, parts of it in, because it's too big to fit by itself. But I mean, you can easily just dump the bones, destruct it pretty quickly.
Yeah. I would say at the very least. I mean.
Owner's manual for that thing.
Oh, what was that?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay. So you're in the sewers, tied up around Abby. It's like 3 minutes later. You come across a patch of like this kind of phosphor-looking fungus. It looks kind of.
Is it glowing?
It's glowing dimly. It looks golden. And Abby says, "Beggar's gold fungus marks entrance. Harmless."
Oh, okay. You mean the entrance is harmless?
Fungus is harmless.
Oh, okay. The entrance, though. Where are we going?
He points through this opening in the wall.
I can't see that. I'm saying.
Well, you can see what the fungus is.
Oh.
The fungus is glowing. It's not very bright, but it's
I was trying to ask her where exactly. What is this room or whatnot?
Well, you're in the sewers.
Oh.
What can we
You're like
expect
an
in
actual
terms of
super
traps?
I can check for traps.
Well, we could just ask Abby.
Shrieker fungus.
Oh, shrieker fungus.
Shrieker fungus will warn otherwise harmless doppelganger sentries.
Oh, where are all the shrieking funguses?
Just beyond the entrance. Will respond to movement and light.
So how do
we
the doppelgangers avoid it?
Probably crawl over the
Um,
wall. Well, no, that's still moving above.
the slow movement on ceiling.
Perfect. Is there any way you could get in there and wipe it all out before it started shrieking?
Will sound and alert others.
Damn. Okay.
Can we, like, step on it real quick? Hey, wait about, what about an illusion? Like,
An illusion of darkness.
I don't know, if you put something... Yeah, like just a veil of dark, maybe, and then it won't see us move. Hopefully it won't feel us move.
You think that would work, Abby?
No.
Why not?
Very sensitive.
Oh.
Constructed for sentry purposes.
Well, they already know we're coming anyways.
All right. Do they?
We just had two. Well, we just had 2 of them get away. That's why we're here now.
Well, they don't know where we're going, though.
They kind of do. We said out loud, let's go deal with their hive beneath the blacksmith.
Yeah, they got away, remember?
Well, that's if they heard us. How about you bleach it. A vial of acid, actually, or alchemist's fire. We have a bottled shadow, enlarging potion. Oh, maybe we have something over here. Why does it say shifting rug?
Oh, it's the rug that keeps changing patterns automatically.
Transmuter scroll. Outfits from peasant. Mirror magic. Rods and crystals. I'm sure we've got something in here.
Anti-shrieker wand, of course.
Ogre's blood. Oh, we have 3 vials of holy water. That's sure to work. And 1 chameleon oil. And a healer kit, 5 uses.
I mean, I could just conjure a solid illusion of something and just
hope for that.
Attempt to uproot all of them at once. If it's a big enough illusion, I don't see the problem with it.
Yeah, I guess so. Excuse me, sorry. I guess we could try and walk as slow as possible.
They're gonna. That's why they have to move on the ceiling.
Well, I'm just saying, even on the ground. Oh, would we have to step on it? Is that what it is? Like, can you? I say, Abby, what does the fungus look like, and how is it put down on the ground or the walls?
So Abby, like, the clothing retracts inside, and Abby momentarily returns to, like, the normal doppelganger wax form.
Sure.
And then he starts to, like, shrink down and become spherical in shape. And then the sphere looks like it's covered in, like, eyes and mouths. It's like a bunch of faces having kind of melted together. And and then he returns to his normal shape and says, spherical, made of faces, very keen senses.
What do you mean?
Screams when
Which senses?
Sight, hearing, can feel vibrations in ground.
Oh, dang it. And we can't levitate.
How big is the room, Abby?
Or is it a hall or a room?
Small circular chamber, roughly 20 feet diameter. One entrance, in and out.
How many 5-foot squares of whirling blades happening all at once would it take to clear out the fungus?
Wait, what?
I was asking Abby, how many 5-foot squares of whirling blades would it take to clear out the fungus all at once before they start shrieking?
4? Are you thinking of making an illusion of whirling blades?
That is solid enough to kind of wipe them all out, or attempt to wipe them all out?
Okay, so yeah, you would need a phantasmal kill that. Abby says, unsure if illusions will sound alarm. Possible. Will work.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any better ideas?
Nope.
No.
I usually have something, but I exhausted all my ideas.
Then stand back and witness my magnificent arcane power.
Here we go.
Abby says, cannot use light. Will scream if light is sensed.
That's good. Because I don't need light.
You'll need blind.
That's fine. I'm pretty much just filling the entire square with blades.
Well, so okay. So you want to do is you want to use illusion to kill them off, right? So what you could do is conjure a row of whirling blades, and then slowly move it forward through the room.
Do a weed whacker? Yeah, okay, that works.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to do. So I'm just trying to tell you this is the way where you would be able to guarantee hitting this sort of blindly dropping blades in different. I mean, you can't.
Right.
So this is a surefire way to make it work. So you'll need 1, 2, 3. You'll need to add illusion occupies 5 by 15, like basically a 3 square row of blades.
Okay, 6 mana plus 1d4 plus 1d6. For 10 mana, perfect. Comes in under budget.
Now the only way this plan, and I actually Abby would tell you this, if they aren't killed right away, they'll scream too. So if the damage isn't enough to kill it off, it's going to scream. But that's the only flaw in the plan, actually, that I can think of. So give me a damage roll. We'll just do 1 damage roll for the whole set. Because, I mean, if one of them screams, it won't matter anyway, so...
Certainly. And at 1d6 damage, 5 damage.
Plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh, is it plus my intelligence? Okay.
I mean, it should be.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Then 9 damage total.
Okay, that is just enough to... well, I'm not going to... Okay, so yeah. You just mow them all down and no screams.
Yay!
As Sumia walks in, goes, yay, and busts the whole plan anyway.
And then,
Yeah.
It echoes down the hall. I need somebody to do no. Okay, so now what are you doing? You gonna wait to?
Well, now that yeah. Well, now that I've solved this problem, somebody else goes first.
Alright, I'm gonna go sneak down.
Okay. Stealthy roll.
+5 is 15.
How are you seen?
Fungus?
No, the fungus isn't all. It's actually only really near the entrance. Inside is completely dark.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Corzale, he has out this oddly colored cloak. You should probably wear this.
Sure, she'll take it.
Yeah.
I guess I could take Abby with me. Have Abby show me while I'm trying to be all stealthy.
You can definitely tell that. Yeah, you can definitely tell that Corzale's like kind of fighting her. This idea that if she wants to wear this or not, but she'll take it.
It'll make you harder to see.
She just kind of rolls her eyes and just kind of sighs.
I guess I'll accept your free magic item.
It's not that. It's just that she doesn't want to take off her cloak, effectively.
And throw it on over it.
Yeah.
That's what she's going to do.
I don't care how stupid you look.
Exactly. She looks stupid. Like I said, her order is known for being kind of ostentatious, right? So looking like an idiot is kind of against kind of what she was, But yeah, that's also the reason why she doesn't want to take off her cloak is because it's a very nice cloak and this one isn't.
It's nice too. It's very, very light, almost like air.
Good looking. But yeah.
You'll blend in no matter where you go.
Cool. Yeah, she'll throw it on.
Then I guess I'll light a torch and sneak.
Okay.
So that looks like a little cloth ball.
So the first one you come into, you go down this. Basically, when you round the corner, you come to this wider chamber, and strewn about, looks like there's like a bit of like a dusty haze in the air, like after.
Sure.
It looks like a mist.
Mm-hmm.
And just strewn about the floor are these scraps of. They look like human faces.
Oh my god.
With their eyes that are intact, they look kind of milky and pale, and they've got like eye crust just all around it, like they never blink. And there's like little meaty giblets also. Kind of if you had a bunch of human faces mashed together and then someone ran with a lawnmower, that's what it looks like in here.
Ew, so they're old.
Well, it's fresh. It's what Hamal just did to him.
Wait, what?
Hamal, he did the sword illusion thing.
Oh.
I weed whacked him.
Yeah. This is the fruits of his labor.
Great.
And then right across from where you come in the room, there's another passage that the whole chamber starts to taper until it becomes very narrow, and then it goes out of sight, like to the left.
I'll go back and I'll let him know that there's a room full of chopped faces.
But that was expected.
Good job, Himal.
They didn't scream.
True. Wait, you mean they were alive at one point?
Those are the shriekers.
Those are the shrieking fungus.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. The way you pictured, I thought I was thinking.
Oh, that's all good. I know how you feel. My head hurts.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I woke up at like 7 a.m. to help my dad, and I didn't end up eating any lunch because I didn't end up eating those fries, and I forgot to take my vitamins in the morning. I did take my important pills. I didn't take the vitamins, and I feel like shit. Like, I feel like so tired.
Yeah, I mean, those two combined would lead a person to feeling tired, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
So I just, I get it.
Well, are you not feeling well, Jacob?
Oh, it's just a headache.
Yeah. Like me, I'm just tired.
Okay. Because I would say that it's a little before 7, and I mean this would be a good spot to stop and pick it up next time. But if you want to keep playing, we can keep playing. But if you're not get a headache, we can just stop.
I've had the headache for a couple hours. I mean, I'm willing to continue, but I had a couple questions about setting up my publisher account.
Oh, well, I guess go ahead and shoot.
Wait.
Oh,
Let me stop it.
Okay.